we're going to be factoring here, x to the fourth minus 13x squared plus 40. Here's a, here's b, here's c. No number in front of the x squared, it's 1. And 1 times 40 is 40. The factors of 40 are 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 4 and 10, and 5 and 8. Will any of these combine to be 13? Combine means add to be 13, subtract to be 13. And it's actually going to be 5 and 8. So we could have 5 plus 8, and that's going to equal positive 13. Or we could have negative 5 plus negative 8, which equals negative 13. And as we look back at our middle term here, this is a negative. So when we're splitting the middle, we need to use negative 5 minus 8. We're going to write down the first term. We're going to write down the last term. And we're going to split the 13x squared into minus 5x squared. There's the difference from what we did earlier in the year. Minus 8x squared. And we're going to group. So the lowest exponent between x to the fourth and x squared is x squared. We had 4 x's. We took out 2 of them. We still have 2. We didn't do anything with the number, but we had 2 x's and we took them out. So we're not going to put any x's here. Biggest number that divides into both in the next group is 8. Negative 8 divided by negative 8 is 1. We didn't do anything with the x squared. 40 divided by negative 8 is negative 5. And we've got x squared minus 5, x squared minus 5 in both groups. And then we have x squared minus 8 in our next group. And there we factor it. Same idea here on problem number 3. I hope when you're watching this that you think this isn't really any different from what we've done before. The only difference is that we have x to the fourth in the problem instead of x squared in the problem. We're going to multiply 3 times 4, which is 12. Should have done the a and the b and the c. A times c. Factors of 12 are 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. But we need to combine to be 4. So combine means add or subtract to be 4, which means we're going to do the 2 and the 6. So we can do 2 minus 6, or we can do 6 minus 2. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. 6 minus 2 is positive 4. And we need positive 4, so it's going to be these factors. 3x to the fourth minus 4, and then it's going to be plus 6x squared minus 2x squared, which leads us to our grouping. By the way, we split the middle. Biggest number that divides into both is 3. Between the x to the fourth and x squared, it's x squared. 3 divided by 3 is 1. We had 4 x's. We took out 2. We still have 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2. We had 2 x's. We took them out. In our next group, the biggest number that divides into both is 2. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1, x squared. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is positive 2. And then what we see is we see an x squared plus 2 in both groups, and then we have a 3x squared minus 2 left over.